On dreaming of mountains. I remember when I was young, I would look out my apartment, fourth floor apartment window, look out above the duplexes and look out above the houses, the roofs, look out on the roofs, look out beyond the roofs of the houses lined up neatly on my block. And I would see muscular clouds off in the distance, gray and blue and gray and blue and magnificent. I would think to myself, probably being ignorant, being the naive little girl that I was, being the fantasizing little girl that I was, I would look out. I would look out over those roofs and find that the clouds weren't clouds anymore. They were big, tall, looming mountains, full of adventure and mystery. The clouds, of course, were still clouds. They never were mountains, only in my imagination, but I always knew deep down in some tiny corner of my heart that they were mountains to me. And someday I would get to walk among their tall trees and long trails full of rocks and dirt and moss and pebbles and stones. On dreaming of mountains that were clouds, I developed a serious illness. It's called wanderlust. The need for adventure, the need for exploration, nature. My illness was never really officially diagnosed. I was the only one that knew that I was sick, and I never really got a chance to remedy my illnesses, my ailments, until I was about 13 years old when I first went to camp. When I did it first, I never got to remedy my ailments until I was about 13 when I did my first backpacking trip on my own. That was a real game changer for me. The mountains that were clouds, in reality, the clouds over the rooftops that were mountains to my imagination turned into reality. Yes, the clouds didn't turn into mountains, but my dreams did. My dreams and my experiences turned into mountains. Since then, I've done a fair bit of adventures by myself and with my faithful companion, Chico the dog. I've wandered many a lonely road, secluded, isolated trail, only to find that my sickness isn't really a sickness at all. It's natural. It's a deep yearning for something pure. It's all in us. We all have clouds. We all have mountains in the sky.